Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today is a cheeky, nice little news update. So, what do we got coming for the month of February? First main big thing, this is the most important thing, disregard any other news. Shiny Esper is finally... I don't care if you don't like the little cat, the little psychic cat with its weird little flappy, I'm gonna nuke the whole city ears. That thing... My God, back in X and Y on the 3DS, the number of encounters I did to try and get shiny Esper so I could get shiny female Meowstic in the friend safaris. Finally, I can be tormented in Pokemon Go as well. So that's the first big thing. Shiny Esper is coming. Esper is going to be our monthly breakthrough with the shiny being released, which is kind of cute and nice and great, unless you don't like Esper, in which case, get out. Moving on. By the way, for February, I will be going back into the monthly calendar guides. I know I didn't do one for December or January. I got busy and then I got disinterested and then, I was very much lost without my own calendar guide. So I'm sorry for anyone who does use them as well. They will be coming back. So stay tuned. That's all going to happen. Let's jump into the actual breakdown of events for February. So there's a few key dates put aside for events without much detail, and then a few other the standard, what's the spotlight, what's happening. As you probably know by now, the Johto Tour event it's happening. It's been announced for a while now. That's going to be on the 26th of February. Anywhere you are in the world, free version plus a ticketed version. Essentially, the ticketed version is going to get you more spawns, more items, increased shiny rate, things like that. You will need to trade with someone who has a different version than you for certain tasks and objectives in the game. I mean, you can typically still play the majority of the event and all that kind of jazz. If you don't have someone to trade with, you're just going to miss out on a portion if you don't have a buddy to trade with, sort of thing. Plus, if you're just playing it free, there is a bunch of just free stuff anyway. That's going to be the Saturday 9 till 9, and then the Sunday is going to be the international in-person events. There's a few of those being hosted around the world, so if you're going, have fun. I will not be, because I don't know if I can get back into Australia at the moment. The borders are still weird, so have fun, stay safe, and just have an absolute blast. Also for Johto Tour, no word yet on what's happening with Corsola and Heracross. Heracross was in raids previously, so I assume if they do the same as KANTO Tour, the regionals being in raids, which is, I would like if they were spawning worldwide on, just in the wild, but if it's going to be like last time, we can kind of maybe assume that. No word yet on Corsola. That was going to be a shiny dropped for a special event in Japan and then plus wherever it spawned regionally. But as an assumption, as a guess, until we hear something else, I'm going to assume that it will be possibly given the same, regional treatment like the KANTO ones, the Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan Tauros, Farfetch'd, that sort of thing. We will see though, no details just yet. We've got the news for February Community Day, which is going to be the 12th. That's actually happening before the Johto Tour. We kind of joked on stream. We're watch the Johto Tour happen, and then the next com day will be Hoppip. Role reversal. There's going to be the com day for Hoppip and then the Johto Tour, which I mean, kind of good to get it locked in, I guess. If you, it's new shiny. I've personally been suggesting Hoppip for a com day for the last 100 years. It's a 3-stage. All 3 stages are stunning evolution. All shinies, all 3. Look at them wherever they are on screen here. They're all very strong, very striking. Plus Jumpluff in the main series is a bit of a unit. It actually, you can use that bad boy in your playthrough. And I don't see it getting much love in Go. So it's going to be getting the Charge Attack Acrobatics. I'm not a PvP legend big brain. I will let one of you champions let me know in the comments, is this a fantastic move for Jumpluff? Yes, no, I will pin it, or leave a pinned comment. Someone fill me in. Is that going to be good for Jumpluff? I hope so, because it is a really fun Pokemon to use. It says here as well the details for the Acrobatics move. It's going to do 110 damage in trainer battles and 100 damage in gym. So a bit of a differentiation between the PvP and PvE versions of that move. There'll be the $1 research as is tradition on com days, plus 3 times Stardust for that. It also mentions in the Hoppip Com Day post announcement that there's going to be extra XL candy gained if you catch Hoppip in parks. Now I'm really curious. I've asked Niantic, they haven't responded. I'm recording this on what would be USA weekend, my Monday, so they're probably just not back at the office yet. But I wanted to clarify. I'll leave this pinned as well if I get an update. How and what defines parks in Niantic's database, I guess. Because I'm curious and cautious that I'm sure a lot of open grass fields or sports fields might not be, you know, tagged in OpenStreetMaps as parks. So I'm very curious what the boundary is for park, if it's just open green space or if it's going to be specifically something zoned as a park. I'll let you know if I know. But apparently extra XLs if you're catching Hoppip in parks. I think that's a really cool way to encourage exploration, to be like, hey, go on, get out there, get some extra XL. So I'm curious to see that in action. I hope that it works. But I'll let you know if I know anything extra. And yeah, keen to see that there's like a way to encourage, you know, potentially in future events, like, hey, if it's a water event, you're going to get extra XLs if you play near the water, or if you play near the forest, or play near XYZ, you know, like location. I like that. I think that's a really cool way to be like, you know, you still get all the shinies and everything else if you don't go to the parks, but there's a little something extra if you do go to the parks, which I like. Back to the February monthly stuff, we're gonna have our season bonus tied in with the Season of Heritage. So increased candy XL from hatching eggs and 2 times XP as well from hatching eggs for the month of February. As I said before, February research breakthrough is going to be Esper. Yay, I hope that it's featured in some of the other events. It probably will get, this is a guess, probably featured for Valentines, maybe, because they're like a pair. They're like a little, you know, they've got a variation, the dude and the little lass, possibly get featured for Valentines or something. I don't know, maybe. Also the shiny for Esper is kind of pink, which ties in with the Valentine. I don't know. I'm just hoping that it gets featured in the wild besides just the breakthroughs, because I want that little cat. Actually, I want all of them. I want all 3. Featured Pokemon in raids for February. There is a whole bunch of stuff happening. I'll give you the cliff notes. Regirock and Registeel returning for the billionth time. Deoxys in all of its forms, in noodle form, in thick boy form, in all the forms. Deoxys will be available and shiny available for all of them. I think we've only had, what, two of them available. We've had Noodle and Thick Lad, or Noodle and something available as shiny. I don't even recall. But all of the Deoxys and all of the shiny available. Keep an eye out again for my calendar, because there's a lot of different dates when things are changed. Attack form, normal form, whatever. It's the speed form, it changes week to week-ish. There's a lot. I'm going to give you guys the visual because it's a bit easier. As a bonus to that as well, starting from February the 16th to all the way to March 1st, you'll be able to get 2 free raid passes if you spin a Gym's photo disc every single day. So in-person free raid passes, 2 per day for quite a while. 16th to the 1st is a good little chunk. So get in there, get your free passes in, and like exploit the hell out of that, because that's great. Free stuff is great. We're also going to have Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Lugia, and Ho-Oh for the, I keep going to say Kanto, for the Johto Tour event. So for the Saturday, those will be the ones in raids. It'll be like, we turn off the Deoxys for a bit, do those ones, and it's back on, sort of thing. Additionally, Regirock caught through this time will know Earthquake, Registeel will know Zap Cannon. And that's kind of it for special moves, I guess. Mega raids for the month are going to be Ampharos and Houndoom. For the Wednesday raid hours, so for the 2nd of Feb, it's going to be Regirock. For the 9th of Feb, Registeel. 16th is going to be normal form Deoxys. And 23rd, defense form Deoxys. As is standard at the moment, we're going to have the weekly 1 Pokecoin bundles. That includes includes a 1 coin remote raid pass. For Spotlight Hours, still happening every Tuesday, 6 p.m. For the 1st, it's going to be Litleo with 2 times XP for evolving. The 8th is Spritzy with 2 times catch Stardust. The 15th is Coughing with 2 times catch XP. And the 22nd is Voltorb with 2 times catch Candy. Coughing and Voltorb being the 2 shiny applicable. Keep in mind, for the Spotlight Hours, there is never an increase to the shiny rate. It's not like a Com Day that gets boosted shiny rates. It just, you know, is the standard rate, but there's more of them spawning, so, you know, get a couple of checks in, you might get lucky. And then at the end here, we've got the, you know, upcoming events details, or upcoming, you know, save the date sort of thing. Got the Lunar New Year, which is typically a really fun event, so I'm curious to see what it is this year. What is this year's, what are we in this year? Oh, Year of the Tiger. Ooh, wait, didn't we have, oh no, it was just Growlithe was one of the ones, yeah, sorry, I'm like, didn't we have Growlithe for Year of the Tiger? No, Year of the Tiger. Previously, what we've had for the Lunar New Year events, there's usually like the one new or the one featured shiny for like, hey, this is the one of the year, and then one Pokemon corresponding with, you know, the rat, the pig, the ox, etc. So I know previously, I think Growlithe was featured as was it as the dog or was it as the tiger? I think Growlithe was being featured as the tiger, and like Houndour was the doggo. We'll see if we get a new like change up introduced. It'd be really cool to see like Skidoo introduced for like, you know, the GOAT feature or something, but there's no mention of like new Pokemon for it. We will see. That's going to be Tuesday, February 1st. Oh, there you go, starting off the year strong. February 1st to February 7th. So a nice little week event for that. I'm sure we'll get some details for that pretty soon. We've got a save the date for Valentine's event, which will be Thursday the 10th until Monday the 14th. So kind of like a weekend plus some event. It says here as well, specifically Valentine's themed in-game events and activities. So I don't know if that's just like some research or what's going on there. Plus it mentions an evolutionary line of fairy types will make its Pokemon Go debut. And if I was just, you know, putting on my mind reader hat, and I mean just looking at the loading screen for Pokemon at the moment, it's probably going to be Flabébé. Flabébé evolves into Floette and then into Florigis. It's one of the only remaining like evolving fairy lines that we've got, plus it's for this gen, plus it's in the loading screen. So I'm gonna take a big boy guess and say that it's probably gonna be that. I don't think we've got a fully evolving fairy line until the Grimmsnarl kind of family line. That's like half. Otherwise, a lot of the other fairies are singular, or like DNC with its mega or form change thing. But like, I'm gonna make an educated guess. Flabébé. I think it's kind of cute, and then it gets kind of very floral and scary as it evolves. But hey, new Pokemon. Plus it fits with the whole Valentine's theme of, you know, gifting flowers and all that stuff. Coincidentally, for the weekend of Valentine's, I think me and some friends are going to be binge watching the Lord of the Rings 4K Extended Edition. And you know what says love and friendshiply love than, you know, going on a journey to Mordor with your homies. So, you know, for some people, Valentine's is all about the chockies and flowers, and for others, it's not Valentine's until Aragorn is crowned king once again. So, you know, it's all, you know, to each their own. Anyway, lastly, the last thing there is just the Johto Tour lead-up event. So I guess the pre-hype, the preamble for the Johto Tour, Friday the 18th until February 25th. So it's kind of like a, let's get ready for Johto Tour, and it says here as well, a Pokeball focused event. So probably going to help you stock up on balls and items for the tour. Yeah, that's what we've got so far to roll with. Thoughts and feelings, leave your speculation in the comments. Or is there something that you're like super stoked for? Are you an Esper fan? Gang as well. Like, what's your vibe? Are you like a Deoxys Noodle fan? You missed out previously. You want to get the shinies? Are you just out of your tree excited for the Johto Tour event? Let me know in the comments down below. I feel like February is looking good. There's a lot of things here. Lunar event's always fun. The Valentine's event for me, I find always pretty fun as well. Plus it kind of like leads into the Valentine's and Easter event are usually like a great time for like Stardust and candies and like hatching bonuses and that sort of thing. Like there's a lot packed in, which is great. Hoppip Com Day, I'm hyped for. I love that thing. I think it's a fantastic, like all three beautiful shinies. Love it. Esper shiny is out. So I'm actually kind of, look, is my excitement for the game returning? Only time will tell, but I'm hopeful. This looks like genuinely good. So fingers crossed. Also to update you guys as well, because I feel like I haven't said proper in a video, like I've chatted about it on live stream, which by the way, follow on the other place for live stream chats and for Legends Arceus dropping this weekend, or this Friday, this end of the week. I don't want to say the wrong date. To update you guys on like the Niantic Chats and stuff that we've been having. We had our last kind of catch up and chat and like a big kind of debrief in December. We haven't had one for January or the start of the year yet, but there has been a lot of, you know, stuff happening on the back end, a lot of feedback given, a lot of feedback received from us, you know, continually for ways that we can improve, like us giving feedback to Niantic and to help, you know, improve the game for everyone. I know that me personally, I feel like the developer insights, I've said this, they need to be monthly, not every second month, and they need to be far more, you know, more detailed, less soft and less fluff, I think. Just like get in there and like get to the point sort of thing. We will see. But just updating you guys that the chats have been happening. There has been, you know, continued feedback from many creators and all that kind of jazz. And yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you updated for if/when the January February catch-up happens and all that jazz too. So yeah, just letting you know it is still happening. As always, lovelies, Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. Grab yourself a little koala pin or anything that you desire. Links in the description. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.